Hi there, this is Izzy. Today I want to have a little conversation with one of my orchids that I think is an Oncidium Jungle Monarch or Cambria Jungle Monarch. It's a hybrid of three different Oncidiums: Oncidium maculatum, Oncidium fuscatum and Oncidium cariniferum. So two of those bred together, the fuscatum and cariniferum, to give Oncidium debutante. And then this is crossed again with Oncidium maculatum. So it gives you this mixture of those three parents. And it's a very popular shop hybrid. So I don't know for sure that I have that hybrid, but oh gosh, the flowers look really, really similar. So I think it may well be that hybrid. This is one that I was given actually by my partner during a phase that is known in this house as the you can only get as many orchids if you've made flower time. And at that time I was on -5, so I was quite far behind being able to get a new orchid. And my partner got me this one as a wonderful surprise. It was in the spring and it's a scented orchid when it flowers, so it has this lovely honey scent and musty scent. So it was really, really nice and permeating the house for a long time. So this orchid's got an Oncidium type growth habit, so it's got pseudo bulbs that come off from the rhizome, and each pseudo bulb has got some sheath leaves to protect it, and then coming out the top it's got one or it's got two nice healthy leaves that will stay with the bulb for a while. The bulbs are enormous. This is one of the largest bulb plants I had and still have actually. It's a really big plant for my collection, so it's certainly one that I have to place carefully in the house. Not just the size of the bulbs, but also the size of the leaves, because it likes to take up a lot of space. So this is an orchid that I've had for a couple of years now, and I've been growing it, and you can see these are the growths from the greenhouse. They're really big ones. I haven't managed to achieve a growth as big as that yet, but it's doing well here. Now, I also have another orchid that I got from my mum. And this was one that she hadn't had flowering for a while. She'd then put it in the garden. She was a bit frustrated with it, wasn't too sure what to do with it. So I said I'd take a piece of it and see what happened. So I fed it up and I tried looking after it and getting rid of some of the scale bugs and things that had built up on it whilst it had been outside. So I got it up to flowering condition about last year, maybe. One of these bulbs finally flowered, and when those buds opened was the moment I realised I had two Cambria Jungle Monarchs. So I let my mum know that she was the proud owner of exactly the same orchid as me, and here we have it, two Jungle Monarchs. You can see some really interesting differences in how they've grown though between the two and how they're converging now. So you can see the very well fed one from the nursery, these massive bulbs, these beautiful arching leaves. It's very, very upright. Both of these are very, very upright with each bulb actually. But the size is the biggest difference. And now let's look at some of the bulbs in the one from my mum, which you can see they're a fair bit smaller. They're still quite wrinkly actually, although they're nothing like as shriveled as when I got them. And the leaves are not long, they're not strap-like. It looks like another orchid altogether, and honestly neither of us had any idea it was the same one. But it's now, with a couple of years of growth on each one, that you can see the similarities coming through. So you can see those lovely oval bulbs in both of them, the lovely strap-like leaves starting to converge in my growing conditions. And yes, truly, they are really becoming one and the same plant. So that's it for these jungle monarchs. But if you have also had a bit of a mix up with your orchids, have more than one in your collection that you weren't expecting, let me know. I have really enjoyed chatting to you today, and I hope to see you again soon. If you like this one, give it a like. If you want to see more of them, subscribe to the channel. I bring out new videos every week. And that's it for now. Bye!